Hello guys, how are you doing? Um, I've decided to do like a uranium ratio view, just like I did on gold here yesterday, just looking at uranium in relation to other sectors and so on, and other commodities also. I know many of you follow me on Twitter. If you are not, please consider subscribing to the Twitter. Also for the members, I just did a post here on the miscellaneous watch list that we have. Actually, we have this Friday we had 4 buy signals in 2 or 3 different sectors actually. Check it out if you haven't already. It has just come up here 6 minutes ago, so maybe you haven't seen it. But again, it is there. Check it out. And yeah, we have to get into business here. To be honest, we need to look at ratios in the uranium sector. I think uranium is heating up. It has been warm for a long time. So yeah, here we have the U.UN, so that is the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. In relation to the URNM, the 100% uranium miners ETF Sprott also, by the way. The peak there in 2021, the highs there, November, and ever since we have had the spot price, in this case, the U.UN, they're more or less the same, more or less. Outperforming, and that's typically not a good thing. Even though we have actually had uranium miners do very well, it's just the fact that the spot price or the commodity itself has done way better, and that could be about to change. The fact is, if we start to break down from here, then we are in for a big move in the miners in relation to the spot price, and that's exactly what we want. Also, if you look at the URA, it is fighting that big 31.5 level, and I think this one could be the cue to get in to know when it's going to happen. Overall, it looks really good for this hated and loved commodity that is uranium. URA against the NDX, you can see here the vast outperformance by the Nasdaq. Holy bananas, right? That's a massive stage 4 decline, right? And now we have a stage 1 facing here. And basically, when and if we get above this zone right here, that's when we get into the big stage 2 uptrend where you have URA outperforming the Nasdaq. And that's a good benchmark to have or milestone to reach. So that's the ratio here. The ratio is 0.002, if that is any benefit to you. I don't know. But at least here, this is a big one to have the uranium miners finally outperform the tech sector. Same thing here applies for the URA in relation to the SPX. Massive downward stage 4, sideways. And basically here we have like a level here and a trend line that we're working on. So in my view, getting above here, up from there, that's the final nail in the coffin for the fact that URA is about to outperform the SPX also. URNM in relation or divided by the fan, so that's the wind ETF, still beautiful, nice, clean, parallel uptrend there. We had a huge break there. With the massive move up here, we could potentially see some topping pattern here, but hey, let's see. But anyways, overall, the long-term trend for the past 4 years has been outperformance in general versus fan. This needs no words. Again, I haven't added any lines to it here. This is URNM against Hydra. This is the hydrogen ETF, just clearly, massively pounding outperformance by URNM. Clearly, the better play is URNM, but maybe at some point in time, we ought to see that reverse for like a counter trend move. URA divided by KRE, so that's the regional banks, if I remember correctly. And same thing again, here we have that lovely, quickly drawn channel here going up. This is very quickly drawn, by the way. There it is. So again, outperformance by URNM against the banking sector. Could it be that we are about to spill here and then go higher? Obviously, yes. But overall, for the past 4 years, URNM has been the outperforming asset. Actually, if you measure here against, again, from 2020, everyone is hyped or was hyped about tech, but actually URNM has roughly outperformed that by 100%. So it's still, in my view, in like a stealth mode, outperforming. And yeah, potentially about to see more. URNM against 10. I have one trend line here, breakout, retest, resumption here. And yeah, again, uranium outperforming 10. That's the solar ETF, by the way. So URNM is clearly, again, here the better play. We had that tiny squeeze coming in here. Breakout retest again. That was summer 2023 when we had the second big buying opportunity in uranium. We might be close to a third here in the upcoming weeks, but that's the first one here. The second one here was summer 2023. The first one was, as you know, late 2020. This is the spot price in relation to Bitcoin here. We had a massive trend line that we were looking at. Coming all the way down here, we were very close to breaking, as you know, very close. And if we had broke to the upside, that would have meant that the spot price was going to outperform Bitcoin heavily. And that's a good thing. That's exactly what we want, right? So, but clearly that wasn't the case. We broke down into support from over here, and now we're retracing a bit here. So nothing much happening, but you can also clearly see how strong Bitcoin has been ever since the IPO. So, but Bitcoin is becoming a large, cap asset. So you don't get these big moves anymore, even though people would like it to be. So here we have uranium spot price in relation to oil. I've connected that one there, 2008, 2016, and then we had, the March madness 2020, just boom, just like a massive, like an earthquake, these sensors that you see on the paper, right, like an earthquake. We had the uranium spot price breakout here early this year. Now we are coming back, retesting and resuming higher again. The uranium spot price seems to be outperforming a strong, in quote-ish sector that is oil. It's still strong. Uranium is just stronger here. As long as we are above that golden trend line, fantastic. Uranium spot price in relation to gold. Please notice this roughly 14-year-long bottoming pattern here. That's just really good. You can see that big inverted head and shoulders, and we can basically also do the measured move here. So we have like a roughly measured move all the way up to 0.10 in this ratio. That means if gold stands still, it doesn't move anywhere right now. Gold is at roughly, is it 2,300, I think? This gives us $230 uranium if we get up to there. And I think gold is going higher over the long term here. So, but anyways, looks really good for uranium spot price in relation to gold. Also here in relation to platinum. Again, this massive bottoming pattern here, the inverted head and shoulders, we broke out, bull flagging, just kept searching. We hit the target, overshooting, and now we have the first pullback here. So yeah, again, heavily outperformance here for the past 4 years by uranium. Still, I think we could be some sideways action here. I think platinum is about to bottom and go higher. So that's why, we could basically see some sideways action for the next year or so. Uranium spot price in relation to platinum. Look at that level there, very well defined. Finally, we broke deep retest, and then we finally broke out, breaking out here, retesting, boom, and then higher all the way up to the other side of the yellow channel. So overall, long term here, it also favors uranium spot price compared to platinum. But I do think we could see like a move down to the lower golden yellow here over the next 6 months or so. Platinum looks incredibly, this week's price action on platinum was really good, but that's for a different video. Here we have it uranium divided by silver. Same thing, the absolute same thing. There it is, the inverted head and shoulders. We have just broken out. We're coming in for the first retest. We are almost there. Maybe we won't get it. Sometimes you don't get the full retest, but this looks measured in silver. Uranium looks fantastic. No questions about it here. Same thing for gold, by the way. Excuse me. I thought I was going to the gold chart. This is URA divided by the spot price. And I think, and I've been saying this before, this is a major VICOF accumulation in the making here. And I haven't seen anyone else posting this fractal, but this for the past 10 years, we have basically been in a Wyckoff accumulation pattern. You can check it. You can just Google it and you will see it. It is pretty damn textbook. And also we are about to break a huge falling wedge here. Very close now. You can see we are so close to finally break and have URA outperform the UX1. That is the uranium spot price. What a time to be finally alive here. If this is the Wyckoff, you will see a very quick move coiling here, and then we will actually go higher. This will be rapid, and that's what I like. Clean stuff. So yeah, overall, I think uranium is one of the best performing sectors that there is, even though many people are bearish. I know they are. And to me, I need to see a lot more technical damage in order to become bearish, but also looking at the ratios in relation to other commodities that is doing well, gold, silver, and potentially now also platinum. I like what I see. I'm very bullish uranium. You know this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video here, guys. Again, uranium looks fantastic. Anything else to mention here? I don't think so. If any questions, guys, ask them. You can put them in the comments below. I will post this on YouTube, but also on the Substack for the free members. But again, please consider, becoming a full member if you want to. That's when we pick, the individual uranium stocks that have the breakout that looks good. And we are trying to find that third big entry in uranium miners. The first one, I will repeat, 2020, late 2020 and mid 2023, and we might be on the third here. Also based on that one right there, that could actually be the biggest. We shall see. Guys, it has been a pleasure always. My voice is getting a bit rusty here. This is the 4th video in like 2 hours, so I will cut it here. Have a great day, guys. Bye.